Let's check if we're up. Hmm. Alrighty. Hello and welcome back to this little series thing. Today we are going to focus on Montcalm Fort and trying to finish up that. Let's see. Everything's set up. Let's try and get this. So first, let's check. I don't really remember. I believe I have pretty much everything set up already. Let's see. I have a low durability here. I have HP and mana regeneration. I could use warm potions in the pocket for some extra fire damage. I have the buff for a while now. Yeah. Looks like I'm set up pretty well so far to actually start going for this. I was hoping to have a little buffer moment before directly going to Montcalm, but I mean that would just be stalling. Can't sell anything. Okay, so Montcalm, for those who don't know, is a bandit encampment. It's pretty difficult, especially at this level, because mainly with the amount of people there, and the fact that they have some ranged enemies, some melee enemies, so it makes things a bit difficult, but that's why I have a lot of firestones with me for this fight, and hopefully that's going to make it a lot easier. Do I have a lot of meat on me? Yeah. I could kill this. Maybe get a pearl bird mask and not use it. Swear. Okay. Nope. You know, you always have to kill the pearl birds for that mask chance, because it's just like so good, and it's like less than a percentage drop chance. So, that said, I don't want to waste too much. Well, let's hope I can wake up fast enough for combat so that I don't die. I'll eat my buffs when I get within range, like when I'm about to go into Montcalm. That'll probably be the easiest. I do want to eat the pottage now, though, so I regenerate some mana before heading out. It's 10 minutes long, so it's not that long, or not that big of a waste. If I think this whole, what is it called, escapade would only take 15 minutes at most. Most of the time in Outward it's spent walking to the place where you fight, honestly. Kind of a rough situation, but I don't know, the game is really beautiful, so it's not that bad. This is on like medium graphics quality because my computer's kind of meh, but even then it's quite pretty in my opinion. If you don't notice, I'm walking to the left specifically because at the start and the end of the bridge there are these little pressure plate traps right over there. That killed me the first time I played this game, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't even the damage of the trap, because I had like 125 HP at the point, so I wasn't really damaged. But the bleed effect it caused, oh my god, I had no idea how to fix bleeding when I first played. Speaking of yeah, I have bandages on me. Okay, we're here. I'm just going to enter and eat some food, and then So the ultimate goal here is to get money. To do so, I'm just going to fight everything, I guess. I'll try and use the flamethrower for the first enemies because I don't want to waste Firestone so easily. Does this heal you? I only need a small one. It does. Okay. And stamina. Okay. Oh, actually, let me put on this just in case and sneak up. The hyena I feel is the most dangerous one, but there's a dude right there that I might be able to get. Oh, almost touched me. Okay, first one down. Used a lot of mana. I could have just gone for a spark, but you know, early game jitters. First time doing this in like a week, because I was spent editing. There he is. I was spent editing the video of the first one. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. Oh well, I messed up. It's fine. Okay. He's burning, so it should be easy. Where's the hyena though? Did he aggro or is he... He just got stuck there. That's pretty funny. Okay, hyena next. Okay, excuse me. One. There we go. That's just what I needed. Okay. Now he should die. Oh, it's 3 seconds. I always underestimate how long the cooldown is on that. Oh, I got hit. That's the trouble with the hyena though, is that they sometimes just have these really fast attacks that come after. I'm also pretty slowed when I use Spark. I shouldn't get that close. It has farther range than I think. That ate a lot of durability. Okay, let me do some light looting. So I have some time to heal up and regenerate some mana. I'm then gonna go, I guess, immediately for the witch at the top of this little altar area. There's a trash pile over there too. I can sell this for quite a bit actually, so that's good. All of that is really good because I can cook the crab eye and do a poison rag again. That's like 4 silvers. Okay. I don't want to wear the machete though. Actually, I could use it for blocking, so it's not that bad. Okay. Now, I'm at a reasonable health right now, so I'm gonna try and sneak up to this witch right there. Hopefully she doesn't see me. I feel like she'll have to see this, so I'm actually gonna go around. She's like staring directly at us. Yeah, there's a little crop, like, what is it? Little way to get over right here, I think. I don't think I can do that. Can I? Oh, I can't. Well, I thought I would be able to. I don't know why I did. Let me just run up and attack her then. She'll initiate with an attack, of a ranged attack. I could roll past it and then do a flamethrower. Okay, pretty solid fight there. The spark stun really bought me enough time to pull off another flamethrower because it was still on cooldown, so that was pretty good. My burnt mana is almost up. I'm fully healed. Do want to grab stuff from the witch because it's a bit of a rough spot. Ooh, pottage, nice. Okay, I don't know. should I use the sigil for this guy? Because this upcoming dude, he's pretty rough. He could probably two-shot me. So, I don't know. Do I go from like a long distance and then... Oh, well, he never already noticed me, so... Let me just do this here. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Bro, what? You're kidding me. Can't walk upstairs? Am I really just... Did I just waste the sigil for nothing? Because he can't walk upstairs? Wait. What? I've never... Okay. Well, that's sad. Oh god, there are two of them. Man, I really wish I had the sigil. Wait, I do. It's still up? Oh my god, you're kidding me! Oh, that's so rough. Okay, I need to buy some time for another sigil, because there are two of them now, so I have no save. Oh my god, you're shitting me. He got stuck again. Okay. He... Bro. This man is unhittable. Maybe... I didn't dodge, I ran instead, that's rough. Okay, there we go. That's there. Wow, this was rough. That's so unlucky with the positioning. He literally rolled off of... Oh, can I... Well, it's always in the most inconvenient place possible, I guess. What do I do here? Do I have enough for a couple of flamethrowers? Don't. I want to bait out an attack. I don't want to roll close to him though, because like I'm super low. Okay, burning, perfect. This is always so intense whenever I fight anyone because I just take so much damage. And like I have no good, like really good attacks at this moment. I mean I could just wait for him to burn, I think. I think that's probably the best decision, kind of boring. But I mean it's safest and I don't waste any more magic or durability. So overall, pretty rough. I used 2 firestones, basically both of them. I mean, I got 1 fireball off of one, and the other one, like, he rolled off the cliff and then stood in position for a while. I was a bit scared there, though, I will be honest, because I did not remember that guy with the giant hammer. He's probably always been here, the bandit lieutenant, but I don't know. I guess I just like forgot him. But he got his AI broke over there too. What is with that staircase and breaking AI? That sells for a lot. I have some health potions. If it really got bad though, I could have used the healing potion. I just didn't want to. I should actually... Let me put that like right here so that I remember. I could have used the warm potion. I didn't think I'd need to though. I thought the firestone would be enough. But like, then he rolled. He rolled right at me. I'm the only one who's supposed to do that, so that was a bit scary. We take this chest. Now, there are a couple of other enemies here. Half-plate boots. These sell for a bit, right? Padding boots don't sell for a lot. Mana stones are nice. Cool potion I'm gonna sell. How much money do I? Or how much space? Oosh. Don't want to drop the machete. Cleaver halberd is a lot of money. It's like 90. So I don't want to sell that. Ah, Breath of the Wild is nice. Not necessary. The stealth up is nice, I think. Yeah. Oh, it grants the warm boon? That's actually huge. I thought it granted like rage or whatever. Montecalm's key is good. Predator bones sell for quite a bit. What do I do here? Maybe I just... Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't take any damage. I rolled there to cancel because I accidentally started the bandage animation. I didn't want to waste the bandage because that's like 1 silver piece. Though the extra health honestly did quite a bit. I would have been quartered during that fight, like at a quarter of health, if I didn't have the extra health from Kazite's Spellblade Breakthrough Point. I think there's certainly more stuff to get, but as it is right now, I kind of want to like do a drop off at Cierzo before I continue. I'll just come back here again, I guess. Get as much as humanly possible from the same place. Because fighting things is tense with no armor and like only extremely long animation fire attacks that that have cooldowns and they can dodge and shit. Fireball is good, definitely, but better against characters that don't dodge. I don't want to fight you, Pearlbird. I can't carry anything you give me. I'm gonna stay on the right here to avoid the traps. Traps would probably bring me close to death. And if a Pearlbird attacks me on top of that, I'm dead. Overall, pretty successful. I didn't die, so you can't really be too angry with that. Any amount of progress is still progress, so I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. I could have, not wasted so many fire stones, but I got 2 extra gemstones, mana stones, anyway, so not really that bad of a trade, because I can just buy some oil and repair it. The focusing on me surviving is probably the correct decision there. Why did I get that? I'm like over encumbered. I'm like, ooh, a Gabberry. I should grab that. That's potential, I think, half a silver or something. Okay. Now there is a special backpack there, so I might want to go back there later. But you need like 2 power coils for it, so I don't have any of those. So it's kind of like, yikes. But what can you do, Still in Cierzo, still in the Chersonese, can't really do much of anything really. We're back at Cierzo if I can get off the cliff. We'll see how much money I actually made in that run. I'll probably sleep a little bit beforehand too. Get some max health and stamina back for the next fights. Because there's this one fight that's killed me a sad amount of times with
Greetings,
2 archers
friend.
in archer's range up there. So that might be rough. 22, 8. Cool boon I don't need. Life potion is nice. The warm boon and healing wounds, but 9 silver for that. I don't really need stealth, because I just run past things anyway, I feel. Sell this, I don't need it. These two, this. I could craft that, so I need to use that. This doesn't need to be here. 2 cold stones are worthless. Ooh, 200. That's pretty good. Okay. So yeah, we need 1,000 more silver. Oh my god. Before we can actually start fighting there. One of the problems I felt in that fight, specifically with the cleaver guy, was that I couldn't run away and make distance to use my spells properly because the sigil locked me in place, right? So the goal of this early game before I leave Cierzo for good is to max out Khazite Spellblade for the elemental discharge on a fire infusion. After that, I either go to Monsoon and get the, what's it called? Only 2. I don't need to repair anything. Maybe the, no, I don't need to repair anything. Head to Monsoon and get some of the prophecy philosopher skill tree. What was I thinking prophecy for? Or I go immediately to Levant to get the warm skill so I can consistently use fire infusion. I'm currently torn on which one I actually want to do, but depends on how good Elemental Discharge is, because I know it's 15-second cooldown or something, close to that. That's pretty long. Oh, I'm so dumb. How much oil do I have left? None. I'll need to buy some. I wanted to burn this, make this, sell that on my way out, go back to Montcalm Fort, loot the bandits some more. Hopefully don't die. I have great life potions that I got from Troglodyte Cave here, so I can use those if necessary. I don't think I'm actually going to make more Firestones right now, though. I think I want to have as much money as possible for the moment. I will...
Is there something you need?
Buy some gold bars, though, to increase the amount I can carry. I love how every shopkeeper in this game is basically a bank, too. Oh, yes. Put in gold bars instead of silver, that'll work. I could sell Miner's Omelet. I feel like having extra healing, though, isn't a bad idea. I need to refill on water skin, though. But yeah. Just kind of chilling out right now. We got the fight through. Just need to go back. Let me drink some water too to make the run faster. After this, where should I go next? There's Vindavil. Vindavil's an option. I think it's a bit too rough until I get Elemental Discharge, though. Because I need just the immediate hit, you know? on certain enemies is like without any setup or preamble needed. Kind of want the warm skill though, and maybe philosopher before that, but you can't be picky and choosy. It's definitely going to help us later if we go through those trials now. You know what? I'll go through Ghost Pass. That's probably the play. Do you want to run? How cold is it? Only -9. I'll go through Ghost Pass. I need to bring like 200 silver there, so that will bring me back a little bit more. But I'll get some decay resistance, which very nice considering my lack of armor. I'll also get some resistance to the weather, which is very nice considering my lack of armor. Yeah, elements. I didn't even think about that. Like the heat and the cold and the temperature is actually going to be a huge problem for this run because I mean I don't have. Usually you just wear some clothes that increase your resistances to the temperature changes, but I don't have that because I'm all just bones. Not even skin and bones, just bones. So that'll be a bit rough. But what can you do? Vendavels. I think Vendavel will be the last thing we fight. As like a before you go, let me finish the parallel quest, I think it's called in this game. So I don't have to come back. I might just come back anyway for the backpack, but I won't be pressured to come back, you know? Okay. I can really just grab anything at this point. Is there anything in this? No. That's one thing I said in the previous. Ooh, that was a lot of weight. One thing I said in the previous run, the previous episode, is that having your light source be your source of damage as well is kind of rough. Okay, let me get the bandit archers up here. Now this has killed me quite a few times, I'm not gonna lie. Can sometimes be difficult to deal with both of them. Okay. Okay, we're done basically. Solid. Just good old sneak behind them and blast flames in their ass strategy. Very effective. Iron sword sells for 6 out of 4. Simple bow I think sells for something similar, so definitely Iron Warhammer I think is a bit of a waste because I think it only sells for 6 as well. That little shadow it cast though freaked me out a little bit. It's like, oh, is there something after me? Yeah, I will just drop it. What is that? I thought I saw there is something there. Is there an enemy? No. Meat stew is nice. Oh, I am cold. Let me eat some pottage again, I guess, for some mana regeneration. Make sure I don't run out. Because if I run out during combat, I run out of mana, oh, that is like game over there. Because I'll have to sit still and do a astral potion, which I could set up to my quick slots as well. So far so good though. We're not dying, and that's all you can really hope for. Okay. Let's see. I have 45, that's probably enough. Poison rags are huge, tattered attire is alright. I think the sword is worth more though. Now I know there are some enemies over here. So let's hope they're not too bad. Want to bring him out to the open so I have a space to dodge if necessary. Okay, wait for another attack. Block in a little bit to bait it. Ah, I can use a block. Whatever. Man, I take way too much damage. My spacing is off there. Man, that sucks. I don't think it took too much damage though. Man. With the fitness and Kazite looter armor, that's not that much. With the fitness and the Kazite spellblade breakthrough, it's like I can take some hits, which is so nice. For Helm probably sells for a bit. Okay, what am I at now? 53? That's fine. I don't need to drop anything. That. Oh, I thought there was an enemy that. Okay. Let's heat up a little bit. I think that's pretty much everything here that we needed to get. So I can just dip. This is probably another 100 if I'm lucky. And that brings us halfway to the next skill. So that'll be nice. After this, I need to go to. We're getting low in durability. I only have 2 more on each of those. So 2 more flamethrowers on each of those before they run out of durability. And then I'll need to get 3 oils to get rid of that, or to refill everything. I will say with longer weapons like the Gisane enemy, it's a bit difficult for me to space because like flamethrower is only a hair farther from the Gisane's reach, and I mean I am really slowed when I use the flamethrower, so it's pretty close to being a miss, like if I'm too far away or such. Or maybe I'm just like not completely used to flamethrower range and I can actually stand like 10 feet back and still hit. That would be nice, but I'm not completely sure about that. So 2 successful lootings of Montcalm Clan Fort. Got an Ochre Spice Beetle too. Nice. Next is Ghost's Pass. We're gonna run through that. And then I'll need to figure out a 3rd one. Depending on how much money we get, it might be Vendavel. Almost certainly not, though. I'll probably need to do 1 more. You know, I've never actually gone to this bandit camp. I could try that. Dawn makes it so it's a bit hotter, so I don't really need to worry about my heat right now. That's good. Nothing really increases the impact resistance of the weapon you block with, right? It's always the same. So I don't need to worry about changing from machete to iron sword or anything like that. But yeah, this is running quite well. I was a bit worried it would be a bit more difficult, but just going slow and steady really makes it so that I don't die. If I was a bit better at this game, though, I could sprint through this. I'm still learning the mechanics of this type of playstyle, though. I mainly only ever did melee fights with like zero magic before, which is partially why I chose this challenge, forcing me to use magic. Pretty fish out of water type deal. It's been good so far, though. I was surprised when the bandit captain or whatever started rolling around from my attacks. That was like terrifying, but
Greetings, friend.
it ended well. For a helm, selling for a lot. Solid. Don't think I need mineral tea, but I could use it as like a safety thing. Solid 100 right here so far. I think that's everything though. So yeah, nearly exactly 100. So that's good. We are now halfway to the end of the first skill. Jesus. This is gonna take a while. But once we finish, once we get the new skill, the real game will begin, so to speak. I sleep for an hour or two and then dip. I had 2 mana stones there. Ooh, I actually had this. Now I could sell that life potion it makes into a great life. I could make it into a great life potion and then sell that for a solid 18 silver. I don't think I'll need more than 3, because if I'm pretty sure most things will kill me in 2 hits, so I won't have the desire to heal, because if I get hit while healing, well, there it goes. That's all. That's what that's just a wasted life potion right there. I don't think I can cook anything, right? Close to being able to cook, but I can't cook anything. I also don't have a cooking pot. I do need to find one of those. I got really lucky with finding an alchemist's thing, an alchemist's workshop thingy attachment to the campfire. But why did I turn that on? I was thinking of cooking. I was like, oh, campfire. That's where I cook.
Is there something
Wanted to check
you
for
need?
some oil. Yes, none. Does she have oil, maybe?
Hey there.
Ah, she does. 6. I'll buy 1 in case I need to quickly refuel one of the lanterns in a fight. I'll just drink some water. Oh, I did want to cook. What am I thinking of? literally insane. I was like, man, I don't want to cook anything. Turns out, it's like that moment where you walk into a room and then suddenly you forget your entire life story. You're like, oh, who am I? Okay. 4 great life potions. An oil to refill my lantern. Bit too many linen cloths. But those can always be used for something better than like, just bandages to sell, so I don't necessarily want to waste them too much. Still just running around, getting set up. Okay, now we head out. We are going to go to Ghost's Pass. Now these guys have a lot of rolly attributes. There's also a golem that I could face.
Greetings, friend.
Rough though. I'm pretty sure I'll die if I faced it, but whatever. I have 3. So the Ghost Pass, as it sounds like with the name Ghost's Pass, is a place filled with ghosts. Now typically ghosts are pretty difficult to fight for melee characters, because ghosts have some of, if not the highest physical resistance in the game. Since I'm a fire mage, that's kind of surpassed. Problem with Ghost's Pass, though, is it's kind of detrimental not being a melee character or not having some melee weapon, because Ghost's Pass supplies you with Spiritual Varnish, which gives you a percentage based off of your weapon damage, ethereal damage, which ghosts are uber weak to. So in Ghost's Pass specifically, I am weaker than a melee character, which is kind of funny. What can you do though? Okay. So the reason we go through Ghost Pass is obviously for the money, but there's also Pass at the Cabal Hermit, which I can get a very useful skill from. Well, 2 very useful skills, depending on where I go. I'm thinking Call to Elements and what is it called? Shamanic Resistance or whatever. It's the thing that gives you cold and heat weather defense. So, once I get that, I won't have to worry too much about running around at night, because I'll be protected from the cold a bit. So I could do more night escapades than I've been doing. It's not this one, it's the next one. Oh. Bandits. Don't want to fight them, they're pretty poor. Which I guess is, that's pretty fair, because if they're bandits, they're probably poor. That makes sense, because they need to steal. That's kind of, Which, why are there so many bandits in this area? I feel like it's kind of like crazy how many bandits are in this area compared to actual townsfolk. Because like the only townsfolk are in like Cierzo, and then there are like 3 bandit camps, like this one, and this one. It's like, how many bandits do you need to steal from like a town full of people? Presumably they're not even successful, so that's kind of a rough moment for them. Maybe that's why there's so many, because like nobody succeeded yet, so they're just throwing more meat on the problem. Never gone up there before. You know, I wonder what is actually there. I hope it doesn't kill me. But, I don't know. The, like, more than half of the fun of Outward is adventure, in a sense. So, not going here, first going here, what could be the problem, right? Ooh, that's corruption. What is this? Oh! Wait, is this the Friendly Immaculate? I never found him in Cierza. I guess he's like literally just off the path. Oof. Can you help me? You know what? I could use this. So, what else is there? That gives you a Brutal Spear? Oh, that's wonderful. Hex Cleaner's nice, Ice Rag's nice. So, the, what's it called? Words. Brutal Spear gives you a bunch of silver. I think it's like 90 silver or something. That's such a good find. But the Immaculate, or the Possessed boon, while I can't deal any decay damage, it's still good to learn, because it gives you some solid decay resistance. And there are certain enemies in the future who I will have to fight who give a lot of decay damage. So with that, I have solid amount of decay resistance. Certainly more than some other characters, but I don't have a lot of health, so it doesn't really mean much anyway. I'm actually really tempted to get like the Survivor's Resilience breakthrough point, because I only have really 2 ideas for the breakthrough points, and that's Kazite Spellblade and Poison Arrows. Those suffer a bit. Kazite Spellblade and the Philosopher skill tree, and that's because like both of those directly have something to deal with fire damage, but the last one is just going to be effectively a buff that I choose. I'm debating between Shamanic, the Shaman breakthrough point with plus like 10% to boons, which would increase my defense and damage by quite a bit, or like, I don't know, Rune Magic for runic protection for similar defense, but like heals and versatility on top of that. Or I guess maybe even Hexmage for some explosive scorches. That might be beneficial. I don't know. It's always a bit of a mashup for me, at least, on what to do for my last skill. 'Cause it's like Firestone is huge, Mana Stone that's heavy, but that Firestone is so nice actually. It's always a toss-up because of how, like, ooh, God, I'm getting so lucky. A toss-up because I always think of something I want to do, and the way classes are balanced in this game is they have like 2 at most classes dedicated to one type of playstyle. Like for example, the physical brawler has Survivor Wild Hunter for Rage Boon and its various effects, and the Monk Ascetic, Monk Warrior, Warrior Monk for the stamina and discipline boon. And then you have like 2 more or 1 more free point that you can basically put into anything. It's interesting in that, but it always makes it a bit difficult to choose because everything is a good option, you know? But now we're in Ghost Pass. We did some solid looting on the way to getting our money. So here's the, that's a water skin, I think, which is nice. I needed an extra one. Spiritual varnish, spiritual varnish. Wow, that sucks. Oof. Okay, he's burning. Now I just do some sparks. That was bad. What did the spark not occur? Oh, I probably animation canceled it by stepping off the step. That was a rough first fight, I ain't gonna lie. But what can you do, really? Play better? No. Okay, let's eat up some food. I'll go for a miner's omelet. And maybe just a turnip, honestly. I don't need that much mana recovery. 0.2, that's fine. I don't have any more. I'm kind of tempted to just sprint through, but I don't know. I'm worried if I sprint through, I'll get like stuck, you know. I could have. Getting some solid use out of Ghost Eyes, nice. Solid use out of the steady arm thing I bought. I honestly wasn't expecting to use it too much, but 10% impact is kind of nice. It's not like saving me or anything, but it might. Oh, he knows I'm here. Okay. I have no more flamethrower, so I just need to wait for the burning to do something. Yeah, just stare at him, continually blocking as he dies. That's pretty chill. Kind of cold-blooded there, but... Ooh, wait. That's actually really good. I could use fire rags for elemental. I didn't even think of that. Fire rags are pretty cheap too, right? I didn't take any damage there, I think, so that's good. Getting some good drops from these enemies too. More ghost eyes is never a problem. They're very, very solid sails. Which I still have alchemy. I didn't leave it at Sears though. Yeah, that's kind of rough. If I still had the turnip, I could have made another astral potion. But I mean, I don't need any more, so I guess it's not that big of a waste. Eesh. Let's just lose to it that, yeah. Nice little bonus. Okay, so this guy's a bit tough. I might use a firestone here. I don't know how beneficial it'll be though. You know what? Screw it. Wait. Why is it not hitting him? That's so rough. Okay. Yeah, I'm very happy I did the firestone. Okay, yeah, firestone was a good play. I don't think I would have been able to fight him too well without that. The wall of fire did a little too. I'm surprised it didn't last that long though. I thought it would last the entire duration. He's over here. Solid ghost eyes. It did cause a little bit of a visibility problem, I will not lie. But getting that extra bit of damage was very nice. Solid fight there in my opinion. Didn't lose too much. Didn't waste too much. Didn't take damage, so on and so forth. What can I drop? Brutal Spear is a no. Recurve Bow is a no. I think I just like run through like this. What could go wrong, right? Oof, I want to split them up. Okay. Split them up. How do I do that? Okay. I didn't split them up. I think I'm gonna have to use... You know what? I have an idea. That idea was bad. God damn, taking damage like that from ghosts. So terrifying. Oh, god damn, god damn, god damn. I don't think I need that many Granite Stones now that I think about it. The burning effect is absolutely carrying the early game though. I will not lie there. Oh my god. I can come back and grab these if necessary. No, my idea was to like run past and like, let's run for Hackmanite here. Gravel Beetle, that's solid. I was hoping that I'd like Oh no, just so I have them all in one place when I come back. I'd have sorry, my plan was to like lock the door behind me and like keep them off as they burn to death. But then I realized, oh, the lever's all the way over there, so I can't like do that effectively. that was scary. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty careless there. I tried splitting them up. I have no ranged attacks right now other than using the Firestone. So I was like, I guess I'll have to pick off one and then try and lead him back, fight him alone, and then fight the next one. But I don't know. I guess throwing a bunch of fire at someone is pretty visible. But we got through. We have a solid amount of stuff, a very good amount of stuff, very lucrative amount right now. I'm actually just gonna run straight to Cabal Hermit, dump my stuff off there, get some healing from like a bedroll, and then go to back in, maybe pick up stuff again and drop it off again, and then go back to Cierzo. But so far so good. Now, there are some dangerous spawns right here. I've seen some shell horrors around here, and I'm definitely not in a position to be able to fight any of those guys. I've also seen a Wendigo over here, and I might get to a position in which I can fight them, maybe around Vendavel. I still need, like, Elemental Discharge, the sword, the Kazai Spellblade and gold thing, to fight them effectively, in my opinion, but not too bad so far. I don't believe this bridge has any traps, so that's good. There is a mantis shrimp over there. I'm hoping I can run right past them. I could just walk into the corruption a little bit. I don't need to worry about it too much right now. It just spins so I don't stay within close range. I don't know if it's the tower over here. That's one thing I don't like about the Definitive Edition, is that there's now corruption on your way to Cabal Hermit. It's always it's a bit annoying, but what can you really do, you know? You can't tell the corruption where not to be. Only the game devs can do that. Let me grab this tower for later use. Now, I'm not completely sure if Mana Push deals 0 damage or 1 damage. It probably deals 1 damage, so it's out of the running. But it'd be so cool if it was only 0, if it was 0. I don't think I'd be able to use it for much. Maybe push down into Flamethrower, that could be useful. Actually, I'm kind of hoping it's 0 damage now.
Excellent. Listen to me.
See, I need Weather Tolerance, that's the name. Inflicts no damage. Huh. That's not fire damage. I think that's okay. That's within the
How are
rules.
you?
Brutosphere, 75. Bolt Rack. That, and that, and that, and that. I need to cook that. So, one of those crystal powder goes to that. That's so much money. Can I use the kitchen? I can.
How are you?
Sell an egg. Really? After watching a lot of streams, I really wanted to play definitive edition of my Xbox. I went through the tutorial.
How
tried
are
to do
you?
Adventure, but nothing. Just kept getting cash. Oh my god. Oh, bro. I had the exact same experience. I did the tutorial. I did everything, and then I stepped outside, got killed by 2 hyenas who flanked me, and then immediately got trapped into the scenario
How?
where they keep you in the cave, and I just kept running, and I died like 7 times. That's definitely not, I would say, a you problem at all. This game is really, really difficult for new players and even like people who've been playing it for a while, in my opinion. Um, Honestly, caught in
How
this
are
negative
you?
loop 100%. Um, One thing I will say is that this game focuses a lot, especially early game, until you get like to the late game abilities and such, on consumables. If you see before every fight, I have on the bottom left, I have food going up, I have healing, I have all of these small little buffs that really, really add up to the late game, to strength
How
in
are
this
you?
early game. Um, Stamina regeneration from food, health regeneration from food. Food is really, really strong early game, so I recommend using that. Um, Another thing is like understanding the impact mechanic and how that works. If you notice at the bottom of my screen right now, we have a little white bar. Right there is my stability. Enemies have it too underneath their health bar. When that goes to half, any attack you deal, any attack that deals impact damage specifically, which is almost every attack, there are a few exceptions, will stagger them, causing a short stun, and allow you to continually hit them, dealing a ton of damage. It's especially important for like melee characters because that's their main form of attacking without getting hit again. Um, for magic casters like this current build, it's not necessarily that important because I don't have that much stuff. Do you have any idea on what kind of build you want to go with this game though? As I Yeah. I mean, have you tried out any weapons that you liked so far? Or have you literally just been dying the entire time?
How are you?
So much money. I can buy some turnips. Just no weapons yet or something? Oh, I have only really started with the basic weapons because I think I had a club or something. I was wondering if not properly equipping myself or doing preparations in the village before going out to the village gates. Yeah, preparation, if you like, if you've been watching the stream, I do like 15 minutes of preparation for a 5-minute step outside. Preparation is definitely a huge aspect of this. Um, if honestly, what really taught me about how to play this game was sword and board, and just watching what the enemies did while blocking in front of them. You can make a shield pretty easily with some wood, if you want to try that. I think I did club and shield for the entirety of this early game. Um, it's pretty hot. But
Excellent.
one thing you could also
Listen
do
to
is
me.
using the rags for various infusions. That might be beneficial. Let me get this. Wait.
Excellent. Listen to me.
Various rags for infusions, like poison rag, which I sell a lot, or fire rag. They're pretty easy to make, just like buy a recipe. Yeah, you get. I'm gonna be real. A bit of a spoiler, but you get to the point where you start killing gods. It really is a zero to hero moment. And good luck with that. It's a very, very fun game. Very, very fun once you figure out what to actually do. It's so punishing at the start. That's why I think it has some low reviews, but it really deceives thieves and adventurers. It's not damage. It has a glow up moment once you get past Cierzo moment. Cierzo.
How are you?
But I'm sure, like, shields is super easy to really get into at the start. Should try to salvage my. Once I figured out how, like, immediately once I figured out what health regen or food buffs did, I started over again, and it went way better. I would recommend starting over, honestly, because starting out without a house is pretty difficult. If you go back to my YouTube channel, there's a point in which I'll teach you in a video about my previous episode. There's a point in which you can learn how to get. There's a point in which you can learn how to get the tribal favor. It's pretty simple. You just need to use some bandages on some dude. But you get that, and then you give that to Risa, and you just refill the house. I wanted to heal up a little bit, but I guess not. Water is also a huge thing. Water heals you a lot. Or, not heals you, gives you a bunch of stats. I mean, you don't have to. I would say, trial and error isn't a way to learn this game, but it's much faster for the YouTube videos. I think, having a desire to learn this game is really all that's needed for doing well in this game. So you're already, like, more than a full step in the right direction. But yeah, got the mantis shrimp. Yeah. I don't know. Thanks for coming by. It's it's nice talking to someone, I'm not gonna lie. And it's always good to see new people try this game. It's woefully underappreciated. I took a hit. I'm actually gonna run, I think. Just gonna run and let them burn. It's kind of just the cheapest method, especially without my flamethrower. But yeah. On initial preparation, it was way too complicated. Like, the guy was basically fudging the system by buying and selling items and complicating it. This isn't what the devs truly had in mind. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say exactly what the video was because I haven't seen it. Oh my god, he's at 1 health. That's so sad. But I definitely see if it was like exploitation of the game. I almost died there. If it was exploitation of the game, it's definitely might be a bit meh. I've seen some other people was searching around for an idea on this challenge build, like literally just hack the game and give themselves all the money for this the starting skills so they can immediately get to the build, and I really didn't like that. But I mean, this is in essence a game, so I don't think the devs obviously had an intention, but I don't think who's crafting back then selling to amass money. I mean, I do that sometimes to when I'm like halfway to a thing to sell back. But like, what do you mean he was buying stuff and then crafting it back? Like he was buying, like, selling it back to the merchants to amass money. That depends. I don't. Because like,
How are you?
I can't really say anything there. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just doing a poor job of explaining it. I mean, I would say you're doing a poor job. I'm probably just doing a poor job of understanding it. But, I need to
How
buy
are you?
8 gold. I also need to sleep. I almost died there because I didn't sleep. But was he like buying all of the stuff from the devs, from the merchants, and then just crafting them into various things and then selling them back? Like nothing was gotten by himself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, depending on how old the intro is, they might have patched this stuff out. Because I remember one thing I used to do that I really that I found really cool. I didn't intentionally like find this or anything, but in the Hollowed Marsh, there's this one enemy that is pretty easy to beat, but dropped a ridiculously costly item, like almost 100% of the time. So I'd always just go around fighting that guy because he'd give you so much money. But I'm pretty sure they looked into that and patched it, so it might not still be in the game. What was the exact recipe he was doing? Do you know? You don't recall? That's fine. Oh god, there's another one. It's been almost a week. Yeah, that's fine. Don't really worry about it too much. Just honestly play as much as you want to play, and learning. Like, I don't know everything about this game. I would like to say that I know a bit, but even I know it's like there's so much in this game that no one person can really know everything. Just learning yourself and trying to figure it out yourself is probably the best thing you could do for anything. So, I don't know. So right now I think I'm going to try and fight a pretty powerful enemy. Might be a bit rough, but hopefully I do well. I'll leave that up. But yeah, I mean, some of the most fun of this game isn't really trying to be the best and trying to succeed at Outward, because there really is no succeeding at Outward. It's a bit of a lie I've put in the title of this, where I'm like beating Outward, because there is no beating Outward. What Outward truly is a sandbox for you to put your own stipulations and rules on what you want to do with your character. I mean, in that sense, it kind of mimics real life, where it's like you set your own goals and you try to accomplish them. It is. It's truly a good game. It's just really screws you over in the start. Oh, one thing you should look into too is tripwire traps. I never learned them because I always like, oh, extra money, I'll just sell them. But they're very, from what I know, they're very good at helping. And no survival games in the, so you avoid it. That's fine. I would say, I don't know, survival game is tricky. Because, like, it's not really like Minecraft or something like that where the entire game is survival based and that's like half of the difficulty. Survival is, in this game, is mostly like in terms of not of applying buffs to yourself. I did that poorly. But applying buffs to yourself and using them in combat. It's more of an RPG than an actual survival game. Conan style? Yeah, I've never played Conan. I heard from my brother, though, that it was like really hardcore survival type dealio, so it's probably not as bad. You can get diseases in this game, you need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to drink. That's basically the extent of it. There's nothing too like, oh, I need to figure out life insurance or whatever. I see that and I don't consider it. I'm playing on PC right now, but I prefer to use an Xbox controller, because it's like you ever play Dark Souls where it's like the combat seems intentionally designed to be Dark Souls, designed to be played with a gamepad. Oh, what the fuck? I'm not expecting that. Oh, why did I take damage? I just completely forget that. So yeah, that's one of the benefits of food in this game too, is that it just heals you up a ridiculous amount. So you can take damage on a lot of fights because you just heal up after a couple of minutes. If you see that little plus symbol on the bottom left, that'll heal me up a lot. Oh, this is where he was. I see. But yeah, good game, rough tutorial, some annoying mechanics, I will say, where it's like, if you don't have a house, so if you sleep in a house, I also do some streaming. What do you typically stream? I tried streaming this, yeah. Outward, I feel like, doesn't have mostly action RPGs, yeah. Outward, I feel, doesn't have too massive a community. Path of Exile. Man, I tried Path of Exile. It was so difficult for me to get into, because I like trying my own build, and that it's like in Path of Exile you need to like, okay, got it down. Wall of Fire doing massive damage. Okay. You know what? I probably shouldn't have used that. Whatever. I have the oil and mana stones. Seems like it has a lot of feature creep. Yeah. It always seems like they come out with like very worth fight. They come out with a lot of different like seasons, right? In Path of Exile. That's what we're trying to fight, by the way. Let me drop this. Let me healing damage. From each... Ooh, I see. So it's like permanently evolving, so on and so forth. Hot and freezing environment, not very useful. You know, I could have used that a while ago. Bloated currently. Yeah. Simplicity is a difficult thing to make in a lot of games. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh! Oh my god, come on. Oh. I meant to press the wrong button. Whew. I'm just gonna book it, I'm not gonna lie. Bro. Oh, I'm dead. That's so sad. Okay, permadeath possibility right now. Do I survive? Do I die? I really should have just ran. Ugh, damn. Do we die? Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Wow. Oh, that was so intense. I really shouldn't have fought that. If you noticed, I had just so much difficulty, like, running away and getting down the actual fire sigil for me to use. I had, like, no real place. I also panicked and accidentally used fire sigil in a place that I shouldn't have, but what can you do? Oof. Oof. I got overconfident there. Very, very lucky that I didn't permanently die. What can you do, though? But that shows that outward in, like, even when you're experienced in the game is difficult. Whew, I wasted so many life potions. Oh, God. I had, golems in general are very difficult for me to fight too, because I mean, fire damage deals damage to them, yes? Let's hope he's still not here. Wonderful. Fire damage deals decent damage to him, yes, but he is immune to burning, which is like 25-50% of, I mean, yeah, I guess. This is my second stream period. I literally stream it to get footage for, like, a YouTube series I wanted to do on this, so that's the main reason I'm streaming this game. I just thought it'd be fun to watch for, like, the creation process, you know? So that death, I'm gonna have to edit and watch through my pitiful, pitiful play for several times to come. But yeah, that's a hardcore. So I guess one thing to understand about Outward is that a lot of fights you're expected to die to. That's why even in like hard mode, which they call hardcore mode, you still have like a chance of survival because you are expected to die, you know? But that was terrifying. It ended well though. Didn't die. That's all we can really hope for. I hope that was entertaining though. Oh my god. Whoa. So yeah, this would be the main game I stream. Completely and utterly the main game I stream. I think the Outward community is probably one of the most like loyal communities you can find though. So it's a pretty good game to stream despite not having a lot of people, because a lot of people just love Outward, you know? Whew. Okay, well, the main plan right now is to just dump all my stuff at CRZO so that I can get the money for that to not happen again. I got a good kill there for a ruby. I didn't grab the mana stones. That's fine though. I have more than enough at this point. I'm gonna have to make 3 more firestones. Man, I'm the sound of golems is going to terrify me for days to come. Oh my god. But yeah. Okay. So that is probably a no. That's probably the limit of what I can fight right now. I can go to the bandit camp though. I don't think I've ever really gone there before, so that'll be a bit of a new experience. Might just die there, but as previously said, dying is a aspect of this game. It is basically the main form of progression. Dying, learning, and repeating. It's like Total Recall in that extent. Alright, it's kind of sad I wasted so many life potions, but I mean, if I had beaten it, it wouldn't have been a waste. Oh, yeah, so Stuperman 03. Let's call you Stuper. This is mainly what I do for selling stuff. I'd,
Greetings,
like, for
friend.
example, since I have crab eyes, I might buy, like a rag to cook into a poison rag and sell that. That's basically the extent of what I do to buying things, though. Good news though, I get second skill after this. So that'll be another step closer.
Is there something you need?
Sand I don't need. Literally one away. Let's make those. My character could stand to gain some weight. That's so. Oh my god. Yeah, looking a bit bony right there. Oh, holy cow. Mist potion. Oh my gosh.
Is there something you need?
If only I had armor, you know? It's like, oh damn. Why would I restrict myself like this? But then I remember this was my choice. I chose to suffer, you know? Why are we here? Literally just to suffer.
Is there something you need?
I do recommend if you are selling things to merchants, you do remember some, like, well, I would say recipes for what you're trying to sell. So, if I'm like selling Gaberry jam, I would remember that if I go for a bread right over here for 1 silver,
Can I help you?
I can then make 3 Gaberry tartines that sell at the same price, literally just making profit. In that sense, I feel it's intentional, where you're trying to craft things from what you find in the wild in order to make more money. But if you're talking like literally just a money farm right out of the gate, I can totally see why that would be completely unintentional. Oof. I do recommend getting access to, when you're doing this, getting access to fishing harpoons and mining picks, because those allow you to go after these nodes, and those are a pretty big source of income in the early game. 2 larva eggs. I need seaweed. Mining pick, if you do care about spoilers, do you care about me spoiling this little thing? There's a mining pick right on the way to in Cierzo storage. No, I need help. Don't we all? There's a mining pick over here in this area. I have to come here anyway to check for possible more respawning of those lanterns. But there's a mining pick right over here, usually in the darkness. So that's if you want to get an early mining pick, that's an easy location. I would say for getting a lot of early money without having to do anything too difficult too, I would recommend running down the beach that you can access through Cierzo storage. It's a similar place as to where, it's the same place where the guy you get the writ of tribal favor from is located. You just run over there, you can pass him some bandages, and then just run along the beach collecting things with the harpoon and mining pick. Yeah, it's actually a lot of money.
Is there something you need?
Just look at anything that has like stuff around it, glowing stuff around it, and you're probably in the right place. 7. I now need seaweed. Hopefully I can find it. But yeah, that's an easy like 100, 200 silver right there.
Hey there!
Which I might actually want to do if the next idea I have falls through.
Hey there!
I'll actually just...
Hey there.
I'm so indecisive. I wanted to craft something from these, but I need seaweed, and I kind of don't want to go get it, so I'll just sell them as is. Alrighty. Oh, one huge thing I recommend is not doing factions until you fully built your character. It might look like, oh, I'm being told by the game to go here, but what it really does is it causes a lot of, it basically causes a lot of quests to start, and they're all time-based. So you can go around doing all the faction stuff after you've built your character, so that you actually have the capabilities to do it quickly. Yeah, I guess that is pretty basic, like, oh yeah, do all the side quests first, you know? I say that, though, because on my second playthrough, after I'd gotten out of the hyena cave, I immediately did a faction quest and screwed myself, because I was like, oh, well, it looks like I missed out on a bunch of stuff. Infuse fire. Discharge. Okay. 600 silver more on the way, baby. And then we can maybe do something with this character. Ooh. That said, it has... I think we only have one more escapade in the time I've allotted for myself. So after that, I think it'll be end for stream. But, I mean, that we'll come to it when we come to it. I'll probably just do a run on the beach. And then go for sleep. I don't think I have enough time to actually try and complete the bandit camp. You know what? Let's stream a little bit longer today. Let's actually try and do the bandit camp. Alrighty. Sell some tartines on our way out. You don't really need them. Could use the money too.
Is there something you need?
Alrighty. Moving along, we'll go to that bandit camp in the bottom right and see what that leads to. Oh, I should have grabbed some water before I go. Looks like I lied. Do kind of be the brain fart moment. I will say, in terms of progression, the most difficult part of this game is figuring out what to do with your quick slots. Because you have 8 quick slots, but you have typically, I don't know, whenever I make a build, I always have to decide so hard on what I actually need in my quick slots. It's not that hard in early game because you have new skills, but even right now I have like 6 out of the 8 quick slots done. I still need to put in infused fire and elemental discharge. Can't really use infused fire right now though, so. Alrighty. So we're heading to the final bandit camp of this run so far. We'll finish it off. Hopefully it'll take less than 30 minutes. Head back to Cierzo and then that's the day. Yeah. I won't fight him. I need to save up my fuel. I only have... Oof, that's not too many. Could have bought some oil. Would have been smart. But I'm not known to go back on myself twice in a row. Sunken cost fallacy has hit me. I'm already like 30 seconds running towards the to the goal, so I can't possibly go back now. Such a cool night shot of Conflux Mountain. Where's the other moon? Is it not out today? There it is. So I actually don't know anything about this bandit camp. I think I've said that before, but this bandit camp is going to be hopefully super easy. So I don't die a second time in the same run, or in the same video, stream, whichever you call it. Ooh, I could use Gabari wine actually. It's super useful in this run. Oh, I could also pick up the shipwreck while I'm there. So far, we've not encountered any enemies, which is nice. I might be depleting the region of enemies, which is a good and bad thing, because A, that means I'm not going to have to fight, but B, that means I don't have a lot of options for getting money on the way there. Yeah, I could use another fishing harpoon. I think the one that I have is pretty damaged. The lore of this game is pretty interesting too, where like when I first saw that thing I was like, ah, that has to be like evil, and then I played through a game a little bit, learned a little bit more about the lore, and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. Weather defense already coming clutch. Only going -1 in this weather. Very good. Especially with zero, absolutely zero armor on. Which comes to question, how are bones affected by the cold? I feel like cold is a meat problem. along with being too hot. Don't think anyone's thinking this guy's gonna be too hot though. By the rain? Yeah, you know, that's fair. Couldn't they soften? I mean, maybe. I wonder if, like, maybe some acid rains could sorry, could cause some decomposition of the bone. Maybe the what? Okay. I guess they were chasing a pearl bird. Oh, I guess they were chasing a pearl bird and now they might come after me. Let's eat this and this. There are 3 of them. I'm going to put down... I need to remember to put in firestones. Wonderful fireball hit. Hit him with one more. There we go. Kind of an expensive fight. I won't get too much back from that, I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, better safe than sorry, especially after dying once. I never want to go through that again. Ooh, I was so afraid. Travel rations are always good to see. Salt is always good to see. I could take some machetes and sell them. I don't know. Didn't like that bird's attitude. Yeah, it just ran past me. Let's see. We have firestones on me right now, so it's not too bad. Check for traps. There are usually traps around bandit camps, so you'd want to be careful. I'm actually full health, which is nice. I wasn't expecting to be full health after that fight. Hopefully there are no enemies around here. There's a chest. Certainly. So you can tell there we are. There's one. You can tell traps by those little holes with the platey thingies. It's spoopy. Those traps are pretty dangerous too. They deal like half your health and damage and then cause you to bleed, which, you know, question, how does a skeleton bleed? I feel like that should be like one effect of this armor, immune to bleeding. That would be so nice. Don't think the devs want to do a benefit on a hardcore, like a item that's intended for hardcore runs though. Okay, let's think about this. There are probably like a few, there's definitely a big bandit and over there. They might have brought out most of the enemies with that pearl bird, so there might not be some enemies around here. Is that... There's probably some enemies over there too, so that's dangerous. Oh, there we go. Let's see. There's an arrow in this direction, so if anyone was ever aggroed, it would be from over there. So most of the enemies are probably over here. I would like to get a closer scout, but I think it might just be the one. We got stuck. Man, I hate how you can't cancel out of attacks or out of flamethrower. You can just burn up. I'm not sure if anyone else is here though. Better safe than sorry usually. Let me check up. A false door. Let me check up that tower. There might be a trap up there too, so I'll need to be careful. No, for some reason. Oh, that's so good. A cooking pot, free one at that. That's worth like 60 silver to buy. Oh, I thought that shadow on the stone was a dude. But those are usually 60 silver to buy. Very worth it. I very much recommend getting them because they're, especially if you don't have the house, they're a huge source of income. Iron mace. It's probably not that expensive. How much is the hat? It's 1. It's probably worth like 2 silver, so it's worth. Simple shoes are probably worth 2 silver as well, so it's like double weight, you know. What's not worth anything? Man, I have no room. These are 4 for 3. These are probably like 2 for 2. Let's drop this for the moment and then see what else I can get. Is there a trap? No, there's no trap. Iron halberd I don't think does anything. Oh, this gives me a good vantage point. It looks like there's nobody else in the camp, which is nice. It looks like a new area. I'm a bit intimidated, especially because I don't have any, like, traps. So traps are usually on wooden areas, just to recommend that. Yep, there's another one right there. Whenever you're... Oh, there's another one over there. Oof, I almost walked into that one. Flintlock pistol. Pistol are expensive. And straw hats probably use. It's like money, but... yeah. Man, this game, every time I like surpass the challenge, you have to understand like that's like at least 5 deaths to that specific problem right there. Like 100% I'd always run into bandit encampments fucking completely blind, especially in the later dungeons, completely blind, and I'd absolutely get blindsided. Looks like there's nothing. I'm gonna drop a simple bow and a machete, so I have full movement. I have buffs on. Over here. Oh. Okay, it's locked in, I think. What? Is that a Wendigo? That's a Wendigo. Okay, so that's a extremely powerful monster. But I think it's locked behind something. Oh, I don't want to open that. I feel like if I open that, it lets the Wendigo out too. That's like 100% something this would do. Okay, let's think about this. Wendigo is behind bars. I have attacks. I'm going to, from here. No, with my backpack on so I can sprint out and I don't have to worry about grabbing it. Put this down. This over here, and spark. Can I hit it? No. Can't seem to get it. I was hoping I'd be able to cheese the shit out of it. I guess not. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if I open it, maybe... I'm pretty sure I can take one hit. I'm missing. Okay. That is terrifying. Okay. Well, cheesing the shit out of it, baby. That's the name of the game. Nah, I have no idea how much HP this guy actually has. So this might take a while. Nope, he's dead. As soon as I speak. Oh, now that definitely wasn't intentional. Oh, okay. So it wouldn't have opened it. I just can't open it without killing the Wendigo. That makes sense. Oh, God. But that guy has a weakness to fire, and he was taking that many hits. That should just show you how much damage this guy can take. Okay. Whew. Oh, God. Brutal Knuckers are huge. Recurve Bow, huge. Oh, my God. All of this is massive. I physically can't move. Okay. Time to drop stuff. Drop. Drop. Half plate. I like 22. How much? What is most of the weight from? That's 5. That's 4. That's 8. Oh, but it's so much money. A Colt's huge amount of money. Firefly's a huge amount of money. All this is just like so much money here. I want to bring back. I'm going to just drop this. What am I at? 57? That's good enough to run back on. I'm pretty sure I outspeed most enemies still. Fuck. Oh my God, that used almost all my mana and every attack hit. Oh God. But yeah, hopefully we can get to the point where we can actually fight one of those guys. Like, without cheese. Just face-to-face fighting. The ragdoll effects when some enemies load in always scares me. It's like, oh, they see me. I'm gonna heal up a little bit on the way. I don't want to use a Luxless Shed, that's useful. Do an 8. Oh, I already had that. I'm so dumb. Miner's Omelet. I guess I won't do anything for mana regeneration. It's kind of scary. But okay. So, we beat the Wendigo. Got a ton of items. Gonna drop them off at camp. Probably around 300, 200 silver here. I might go out for one more expedition to get the final tool. But as we are now, we are looking really good. That death to that, I think it's called a corrupted golem, was pretty terrifying, but thankfully it did not end the run. So far, so good. Whew. Honestly wish I didn't die period this run. I feel like it'd be like nice thematic thing, but what can you do? Ooh, a turnip. Alrighty. I do need this for mana regeneration in case there is a fight. But at 155 mana, you never really have to worry about mana regeneration. Especially since I'm going to be going Philosopher, which has passive mana regeneration. God, I'm slow. That's another problem with no armor, is that no movement speed, so all of these walks are going to be super slow. The music in Outward is fantastic though. That's the saving grace of these long treks, is that there is a bomb soundtrack just running out in the background. Do I need more salt? I don't know. Could pick that up later though. But yeah, this has been pretty productive. 3 out of 3 dungeons I conquered, one would say. I don't know. One of them killed me, so you know what? Let's not say conquered on that one. 3 out of 3 dungeons survived would be a better statement. Solidly close to the next step. Oh, this is the guy that ran, I thought. He ran, like, super far, I guess. That's, like, crazy far. Probably isn't the same one, but that's incredibly unlikely that it, like, 2 separate pearl birds survive on 1 HP. Okay, so back in series, I just need to sell a bunch of stuff and get going. It's been a solid stream so far, but we're nearing the end.
Greetings, friend.
Though, we'll probably take Brutal Knuckles being fire. We'll probably try and take Vindavil, and then see what can be done in the Hollowed Marsh. I can sell all of that for a lot of money. 2 cold stones. It looks like I'm at 300, which is good. I'm not as close as I want to be. Maybe I could do a moonlight mining trip or something like that. Run on the beach. Oh, wrong one. I was so excited because I got a cooking pot. I immediately used it. Could immediately use this though. And then go to alchemy. Seduction. I think we just sell cult remains. It's more expensive, or it's more lucrative to sell it immediately rather than wait.
Hey there.
Definitely need some oil though. We have run out of pretty much everything else. We've just been spamming so much fireball because it's so good at this level, especially compared to flamethrower. So good. Oh my god, I'm only 200 away. Oof. What can I sell instead to get the extra 200, 180? Do I have anything in my storage that can go? I think we're just gonna have to go through a run on the beach, honestly. Because that's like infuriatingly close to the goal. It's fine though. It shouldn't be too long. Man, if only I could buy stuff from the merchants, quickly craft something, and then sell it back for immediate profit. That would be so nice. Let's see. I'm a little low on water. I could go quickly and refill. Oh, I do want to get a firestone before I dip. That is one thing I'm not going to leave without. God. Once I get the elemental discharge, this is going to be a lot less expensive just exploring and killing things. Because fire spawns, like, they're not incredibly difficult to make. They are just kind of annoying to make. But, oh my god. The constant upkeep of them. It's easier to just chuck a fireball from a flaming sword instead, which is what elemental discharge does. So it will also provide a light source that's pretty consistent. That'll be good. These guys are already killed from a previous run through. Hopefully there's a lot left on... Oh, wrong turn. Hopefully there's a lot left on the beach so I can make that like 200 silver that I need. I have it all in silver. That's rough. Whatever. So the goal of this is to just get all the natural resources lining the beach and sell them for a bunch back at Cierzo. I might craft a little bit in the meantime to like reduce weight after getting everything. But we're gonna need like 40 larva eggs if that makes an idea of how much money we actually need. Seaweed is another one that sells for a decent amount. Actually, no. I could try and go into that dungeon. It's not really a dungeon, it's more of just like, oh, here's some stuff that you can go to, but it's time-based, so... Thought I saw some fish. And we'd have to wait until like 10 o'clock or whatever. Which, yeah, we're past time. Maybe on the way back if I have the space. Oh, the starfish here are a bit confusing because they look like enemies, but they're really not. Ammolite is good. I can get some good money off of that. I'm looking mainly for blue sand. And you'll be able to tell that because it's in the sand and it's blue. It's also in fishing spots, which is pretty lucky that I got that. It might only be visible during night though, which is a yikes if that's actually true. I wasn't completely sure because I never usually go after looking for blue sand. Maybe once or twice at the start, but I guess each time I've been coincidentally at night, so it might actually only be visible at night, which pretty unlucky for me not realizing that until right now. But one thing I've learned from playing this game is sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. Sometimes, if you're very lucky, you roll before the punches, but it's only sometimes, in my experience. So far getting good luck with the blue sand drops. I'm not sure how likely it is, but it's certainly less than a third of chance, which is out of 3 I think I've gotten, or out of 6 I think I've gotten 2, 6 or 5. So far so lucky. Seaweed again. Seaweed's a solid choice. It's pretty light, and it sells for quite a bit if you know how to cook it. Going to drink some water for some extra stamina recovery as I run through the beach. Overall pretty chill. Haven't seen any mantis shrimp, which usually populate. Maybe I killed them all already. Because this game has variable spawns, so once you kill an enemy, there's like a reserve. Oh, just as I speak, mantis shrimp right over there. Oh, is that blue sand? Okay, so it isn't only at night. It's just easier to see at night. Solid. Just get this fish, and then we fight the mantis shrimp. Good roll, good roll. I'm gonna go for a flamethrower behind the back. And just hopefully do a quick and easy fight. Before heading over to that small beach over there. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to throw something. That's the problem with the flamethrower. I couldn't dodge out of that. Get close. Flamethrower. I am just dying here. He's burning though, so we can play safe a little bit. I can eat some. I have no jerky. I'm probably gonna need to do another flamethrower. I might actually just run over to my bag, grab some jerky while he's... Oh, it tracks! Uh-oh. We might actually be in trouble. I never knew it tracked. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. I don't want to take the chance, and of course immediately get hit. Oh, I'm so cringe. I can't believe I'm losing to a mantis shrimp. Okay, well, he's dead. Oh, God. I got way too afraid. That moment with the, that death to the corrupted golem really just made me so afraid. It basically is the, name of the game right now, Be Afraid. You're going to die. You take... What, Tommy? Hyenas? Uh-oh, shit. I hate fighting hyenas. I have no food up. God, I'm just gonna run away. I don't care. Oh my god, they're faster than me. Oh my god, this is... I'm not gonna die to hyenas, please. Wait, I can just walk away from them, can't I? Uh-oh. Hyena's biggest weakness. Slowly trotting away. Wait, they actually just... Because like, when they get close, they stop sprinting at you, so they're just walking. They're not even going faster than me. That's hilarious. Oh, but there's blue sand. And seaweed. Oh man, I want those. Should I use a firestone? I use so much already. What do I do here? I want the blue sand, definitely. That's 14 silver. The extra... Let's just... No, I can't really... What do I do here? Oh, wait, I have an idea. Can I run past this mantis shrimp in such a way that they all start fighting? I might just get killed, though. Oh, you can make ice stones? Yeah, I know about the ice stones. But I can only deal fire damage, so... The ice stones are more costly. Flamethrower? Yeah, but I can only deal fire damage. That's the thing of this run. Did it hit the other one too? But thank you for the information, definitely. Ice Flame Torch would be useful. Nice. Okay. So, some poggers, mantis shrimp random spawn. Thank you for the information, though. I can maybe fight this guy. Want to get farther away. Oh, you know what? I like that thought process. It's still fire, technically. It's within the rules, I swear. I kind of did that with the first episode, though. Originally, this challenge run was going to be literally no, no armor whatsoever. But I accidentally talked to Izan, and little did I know, if you don't have armor and you talk to Izan, he gives you armor. So I changed the rules of this run from no armor specifically to no armor used for combat, and then we continued on. Kind of a shameful little secret of mine, one might say. I don't want to die to this guy, so I'm just going to buff up, run over, flamethrower him, and run away. One flamethrower won't be enough to kill, though. I need to... God, it's so terrifying. He's damaged, though, which is really good. Oh my god, thank god he didn't attack. Okay, that should be it. An explosive finish there. Oh, oh my god. If I use the ice... Actually, I wonder how much ice flame torch. I mean, that's definitely a useful thing, because in this game mode, because I have no armor, I'm not going to have much weather resist. But I could actually use that. Like, I could make an ice flame torch and see if that sells for more than the blue sand. Because I'm not sure how much an ice flame torch would sell for. It'd be useful to have in the start, though, for the cold weather resist, or hot weather resist. Do you know, Samurai Jack, if you're still in chat, what is the exact recipe for a nice flame torch? Sad, I guess he's not here. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, he is here. Cold stone, scrap, and torch. So it's just a cold stone and a torch, or what does scrap mean? Like iron scrap? I can do that. I'm pretty sure I have an iron scrap on me. Let's go for one more mantis shrimp. Iron scrap, yeah. Okay. So that's pretty cheap. That's like... Okay, let's see. I don't want to get seen by this mantis shrimp. Man. Every time I fight an enemy, I'm like, if only I was playing X other character, this would be so much easier. Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was 1 for 1. That might be more expensive. It's 6 and 14. They're weak to cold damage, of course they are. That would be useful to use. Man, I did not know those things actually curve towards enemies, though. The curve is so slow because they're like rocket fast, so I usually just dodge to like the right or left and not have to worry about it. But strafing for the win. Got some kill there. Man. Shrimps are weak to cold damage. Of course they are, right? I only learned this in the fire damage only run. Oh my god. But yeah, I guess that's the beauty of Outward. There's so many like small mechanics that really just actively I'll swap what is it? Is it whatever. Let me take that and then drop my previous one, because that was pretty low. There's so many small little mechanics like damage resistance on particular enemy type, or certain good oils up, certain effects having some special effect. I don't know, like combination spells. Unless you look that shit up, you can just try whatever you want on these spells and see what happens. My god. Next game playthrough, I might go Decay only though, because I really want to try what is it called? I really want to try Turret, the corruption turret. I don't know if it's good or not, but god dang is that cool. Oh my gosh. Whew. Alrighty, with that, I hope to God I have enough money to actually get the final fire infusion spell, the elemental discharge, so I can start using more things than just firestones. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about the uh, ice flame torch recipe, though, Samurai. Uh,
Greetings, friend.
definitely never knew how to build that. I just kind of found it on my other runs and used it, you know? We have that. I need an iron scrap, which I think I sold to someone earlier, so I can easily just buy that back. Don't need ammonite. I have no use for armor. I'm gonna sell this all as tea. So far 105. Good enough for me. Why am I selling fish? I mean, I understand cooking it would probably sell more. Maybe if I go to Pot of Fleur, Pot of Flake Pirate, whatever, it could sell for more. I kind of just don't really care. And sometimes thinking is too much for me, Jack.
Is there something you need?
Let's go for, where's the iron scrap? Is the ice flame torch made in
Hey there.
adventurer's pocket thing, or is it like in a there we are, adventurer's pocket, or is it like made in the alchemy kit? Good for mages. Ocean for cost. What's the recipe for that?
Hey there.
HP stamina and min. Is that like 3 fish and a salt or something? Larva, egg, fish, and seaweed. Well, either way, it's 3. Let me see. I don't think you lose stuff if you use this. Ah, yes. Okay, let's see how much this sells
Hey there.
for. 5. So it's not technically worth it, but the ice stone, the cold stone, is definitely a cost increase, I think. 24 for an input of 20. So that's good. And the ice flame torch is definitely going to be necessary if I start going to the
Hey there.
colder regions. Probably just sell it as is though, because I don't have any mana stones, and buying them and using them for selling would probably be inefficient considering I use them so much for combat. I can sell a torch right now though. I then make like 14 cold teas or soothing teas to sell. I can sell turnip pottage, whatever. Now I'll probably sell something big, like, because I definitely don't want to go out again for another run to get more. Oh, I used the ley line water. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Not salt water. Larva, fish, and egg. I could. Larva, egg, fish, and seaweed. I could try that. Ooh, worker's boots. You can craft old lanterns and throw it. I could. How do you craft old lanterns? Ooh, solid blue sand. Iron scrap, thick oil, linen cloth. That's good. The ocean for cost was larva egg, fish, and seaweed. I don't think I have larva egg on me, but I could buy one. How much is that? Just to like learn the recipe for future.
Greetings, friend.
15. Ooh. I'll just try to remember it, honestly. I'd love to make it, but no larva egg. 15 silver for one. Yikes. I have a Cierzo Ceviche. It's probably good. Didn't use Wiki? For what? Remembering recipes? No, I didn't look up any recipes on Wiki. I've played this game a sorry amount. For Outward, I used it to research builds and like certain attacks to make sure that I don't have any other damage besides fire damage. But I don't like look up like recipes or anything. Most of these recipes are from memory. I just think there's a certain element of fun in
Hey there.
going into the unknown, you know? Some might call it a bit dumb, but it's what I like to do. 14. 30. Solid. I might have to sell the Cierzo Ceviche. Blue sand. I need... Oh my god, I need 101, so I need 35 more silver. Okay, Oh wait, no, I'm already at it. That means I don't need to sell Cierzo Ceviche. I overestimated, or underestimated how much money I had. Well, that's kind of sad. I could have saved some of the seaweed then. I didn't think I had that much money. Rough. Well, this leaves us at a good ending point for the stream, though. Where I can finally finish out
Amber.
the
Curious. Amber, my friend.
final thing, elemental discharge. Oh. Alrighty, that is a beautiful sight. Alrighty, let me just look at how it runs in like the night. Kind of a bit wasteful, I will say, but gosh darn, is this gonna be sick. I wanted kind of like a this is what I've worked for moment, you know? It's like I need to apply the skill, of course. Let's do this. Actually, let me do this as elemental discharge, and this as flamethrower, and this as kind of wasting the time, but what? Oh god, that's so good. One last time before we end stream. That said though, guys, thank you for coming to watch and everything. It's been fun playing with you guys. Thank you for all the tips and conversation. It was nice to hear from you guys. That said, I think that's where we're going to end stream right now. So if you want to see next one, I think I'm gonna do around next Thursday, same time. I might also do Monday evening. Not completely sure. Depends on how long it takes to edit the next YouTube video. But with that, goodbye and good night, I guess.